Hey, what's going on, guys? Quick little video for you on an awesome dry fire training aid that I found out about. So this is just a BB gun. I'll go ahead and do my best to safe clear it. This is the empty magazine, and then if this was an actual pistol, we'd pull the slide back and check the other 2 points, the bolt face and then the barrel. But this weapon is clear. There's not even a single BB in this house. I only have it for dry fire training. But we'll go ahead and point it in a safe direction, dry fire, and we're good. So wanted to tell you about it. If you don't know, dry firing is probably one of the most important things to being well-rounded and a good shooter. You can talk to anybody who's somebody in the game of competition shooting or tactical shooting or whatever you're shooting for, but if you don't dry fire, you should start. And I'll get into another video on a couple of the drawbacks with dry firing in terms of having to re-rack the slide every time, and maybe if you draw and you get a good grip and a good presentation and you're immediately letting the hammer fall and then re-racking the slide, you might be doing thousands of repetitions of basically immediate action drills. You're teaching yourself to come out, get a good sight picture, let the hammer fall once, and then immediately rack it. So something really cool you can do is go and buy one of these little BB guns, and it needs to be CO2 or semi-auto function. Don't get one of the slide cock that is spring powered, that you have to pull the slide back to cock it, because then you'll just be doing the same thing. But if you get one of these CO2 or semi-auto ones, they have a really heavy and really long trigger pull. And so what you can do is incorporate this into your dry fire regiment, because if you want to be able to shoot fast and accurate, what you got to be able to do is grip the gun, hold it still, and squeeze through the trigger without moving your sights. That's like the ultimate Rosetta Stone right there. Hold the gun still, hold it tight, and be able to squeeze through your sights without moving a gun. And this is a phenomenal training aid for that. Not this gun in particular, but any of these spring-powered CO2-powered heavy springed triggers, because they're hard to squeeze through, and you can practice really gripping the gun and anticipating as if it was actually going to recoil, and then you can squeeze through the trigger multiple times, finding the trigger reset, and then it's just really, really great, because when I draw, I don't have to shoot once and then reset and then start over my scenario or whatever dry fire training I'm doing. So I'd recommend trying it out. It's really cool. You can dry fire multiple times. You can see how quick you can move the trigger without moving the sights. You can draw and try to put 5 rounds on a particular spot. Really neat training aid. You guys should definitely look into it. That's all I got for today. Just a quick video. Hope everybody learned something. Definitely try this. Be safe. Make sure you're checking it. If you do dry fire your actual weapon, make sure you're doing a 3-point safety check at the source of feed, the bolt face, and then the barrel. Ideally, get a buddy check every time you go to dry fire, and definitely try this. Do the same thing with this. Check it, clear it, make sure it's safe. But you can pick one of these up for like $20, and it's significantly cheaper than trying to get one of those magazines that go in your gun and let you reset the trigger. You're going to have a different trigger pull anyways, so don't waste your money. Come pick one of these things up, and really cool. So hope everybody learned something from that, and I'm going to go back to dry firing, but thanks guys, have a good